Super good. Now let's work here the snout, the charming snout of the koala bear. So with black thread you will chain 4, and it's very easy and small and super fast. I like quick projects. You'll work in the, you skip 1 chain and you work in the second chain from the hook. So 1 single crochet here, another single crochet here. The pattern is on the screen and the written pattern is in the description, but here let's go slow. So you work 2 single crochet, 1 on each chain, and you arrive on the last chain and you will work 4 single crochet inside the last chain, all right? This will turn your work clockwise and you will continue working your rounds on the other side of the chain, okay? So you work 1 single crochet here on the next chain, and we arrive on the last chain from the other side. You will work 3 single crochet. All right, super good, and that's it. Now we'll just connect here with a slip stitch on the first stitch that we work. And we are done with this snout. Look at this. Very nice. Now let's cut this thread. Leave a tail for sewing later. Super good. And I will just pull this thread to the back of my detail here, so it's easier for me when we are sewing this later. All right, look at this, super cute, very nice. Okay, we'll just fasten this off. I will just cut this thread because I already crocheted over it, and the snout is done. Great. Now let's work the ears here. And the ears here will work a little bit different. We will start again with a magic ring, and this time we will work 5 single crochet inside the magic ring. Okay, so let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Super good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All done. Let's close this magic ring, and here what we are going to work, we will work in rows, not in rounds. All right, if you want you can make this first round here with a different color like I did for this one, but in this case I will work normally with the same color. Okay, that's up to you. Check the written pattern in the description if you need further help and with this written. Okay, so here we'll chain 2, we'll turn the work, and we will work 1 increase double crochet. Okay, so if you don't know how to double crochet, and I don't have a tutorial here for this, yarn over inside the stitch, pull it through, yarn over inside the 2 loops, yarn over inside the last 2 loops. Okay, chain 1, and we will increase single crochet all the way until the end, and that's it. Okay, you repeat 4 times. So this is 1 single crochet and another 1. So this is 1 increase, and following up by 2 more increases with single crochet. Okay, close again this magic ring because it might be opening, and this is one side of the ear, so the right side here. Okay, left side of the koala bear. Now we'll work the other side. We want the double crochet to be on the top of the head. Okay, so we just finished. Let's just finish off this first ear here and start crocheting the other one. So here just double secure to make sure that this will not open. All right, super good. You can cut this thread now. and this is the first one is ready. Now let's work on the second one. Again, you will start, of course, with the same pattern, so you will work 5 single crochet here in a magic ring. All right, so let's work here. I will move fast here for this first round because it's the same one that we crocheted just a couple of minutes ago. What we are going to change is here for the second round because it's from the other side ears. So you chain 1 and you work 1 increase single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So this is 1, increase single crochet here, this is 2, increase single crochet here, 3, and the last increase here, so 4 increases. Okay, and now you chain 2, you chain 1, and you increase double crochet. Okay, chain 1 and make 2 double crochet on the last stitch. All right, that's it. You have the other side here. So you have 1 here, done, and the other one here. I will show you how we're going to sew this and which one it should be where. Super good. Now let's start assembling this toy. You see here, this is the central part, the back central part. Use pins to settle these legs as a triangle here, as you can see it. And I will start here sewing. So we have 6 single crochet, right? So we should sew 6 stitches here on the bottom of this koala bear. So let's sew this first stitch here. You grab 1 stitch from the body and 1 stitch from the leg. Oops. And then again, you grab 1 stitch from the body and 1 stitch from the leg. And you will repeat this all the way until the end. So you have 6 stitches, you will sew this 6 times, okay? I will go slow here to show you how it's done. I know that sewing it's a process that most of you avoid. I do avoid also. There is a bunch of patterns here in this channel actually that it's no sewing required. If this is what you like, you can take a look at those patterns. Okay, we are almost here in the end. You see, I sew it very slow because it's, if something is wrong, it's easy to finish. So I will continue here and I will sew the other side and I will come back. Super good, look at this. Very nice. You see, this is the central part and this is a triangle here, okay? Great. Now let's sew these tiny arms. And this is very easy to sew. So for the arms you have 3 stitches, right? Which means that it's just 3 stitches that you need to sew in the body. Super easy. So on these 3 rounds we will sew these 3 stitches. I'm going down here, starting from this first round from the body, just right below the neck. Okay, so 1 stitch here is done. Another stitch here. All right. And the last, no, not the last, the second stitch. Okay, now you grab 1 more stitch from the body. Super good. And now, yes, is the last stitch here. Super good. Now I will bring this thread a little bit up front here because I want to sew this arm. You can leave the arm like this. Hi! but I want to leave the arm close to the body. So I will just make one tiny stitch here. And this is optional to you. You can leave it open also. Super good. I will just bring this thread now here to the back. And I will use this later to tighten knot with the other side of the arm. Let me sew this other side and I will come back here. Super good. You see, I just bring the thread to the same place where I leave the yarn first, make a simple knot, and now I hide this inside. So it's just a very nice and secure way that it will not, be loose, but it's very unlikely that this will happen even if you don't do this, but it's a secure way. I mean. Okay, now let's sew this. You see, this is the double crochet. The double crochet from the ears should be on top of the head, okay? So you just face this part from the double crochet from the top, and the ending, as you see, is where the yarn is facing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I will see where I think it's nice, the best location here for the ears, but in the written pattern there is the exact round that I start sewing this. You see, for this left side of the ear I need, well, it's our left side is the koala bear right side, right? So for this one you'll start crocheting from down to the head, to the top of the head. From the other side of the ears, you will crochet from the top to bottom. Okay, you see here, the beginning of your yarn is in the top. Super good. And once you're done, look at this, super cute. You will start crocheting, you will start sewing now the nose. And again, it's the same thing. Grab one stitch from the body and one stitch from the nose. Okay, but in this case, we'll just bring the yarn up like this inside one stitch. Okay. And then you bring the yarn down in the stitch next to it. And then once again, you grab one stitch from the body. So this is the style of sewing that we are using here. You have many ways of sewing, and this is the one that you leave the stitch like without marking them in the middle. So, okay, bring the yarn up in one stitch, bring the yarn down to the stitch next to it, and grab one stitch. And that's it. You work all the way around and you have this. You could leave it even without eyes. It's looking very cute already. Okay, so now I like to embroider the eyes of my toys, but this is optional. And the exact position where I embroider the eyes is in the written pattern. You can check in the description below. In my case, and if you are embroidering your eyes, just make straight lines in the size of, taking the size of one stitch, and you start embroidering these straight lines a lot of time. You repeat this process many times until it becomes a round eye. And believe me, it will. You just go making straight lines until these straight lines is a round eye, if it makes sense. But you will see it here. That's how it goes. Super good. You see here, we have already a round eye. Awesome. I will move now for the next eye, and I will come back here so we can fasten this off. Super good, look at this. Your tiny little koala bear, it's ready. I hope you enjoyed this pattern. If you like, leave me a thumbs up, and I see you for the next time. Bye.